sorry, what did you say?
I am not going to blame Michael for all of your problems.
Okay, so what problems of mine did he cause? Did I blame him for all of my problems?
Every time I talk to you.
What did I just say that makes you think I blamed him for all of my problems?
You said he attacked you.
Is that all of my problems, though, wrapped up in that one attack?
I don't know.
Well, that's what you just said. You said I blame Michael for all of my problems. So what I just asked you to recognize was that he attacked me, blindsided me with a baton. Do you recognize that? And so, well, do you or not?
Recognize what?
What did I just ask you?
I don't know.
I asked you if you recognize Michael beat me in the face in the front left side of my forehead with a police baton.
I have no knowledge of that. I was not there.
But, so the scar on my face and the blood on your carpet? So what I was saying was that I have multiple traumatic brain injuries in the same spot. One was from the car crash, and one was from Michael beating me in the face multiple times with a baton. Do you know that those things happen?
Not until you told me about it.
Michael and Dad never talked to you about it?
No.
You weren't there when Michael and Dad were holding me down on the ground?
No.
You were definitely there. You were screaming about it.
When I was there, that was at Christmas, and there was no baton.
No, when before I left for Colorado.
When I came home, your dad was sitting on the bed watching TV, and there was blood all over the floor. And I asked what happened.
Okay.
I was not there.
I understand that. So there was blood all over the floor. Whose blood was that? God damn.
Well, I didn't know it was just one person's.
Who else was bleeding? Was Michael bleeding?
I don't know. I don't even remember seeing Michael.
Well, when did Michael's foot get broken?
Oh, God. I don't know.
Was that the same day?
I have no idea. Was it?
It was, yeah. Sure was. So how did Michael break his foot?
I assume falling down the stairs.
And so, well, he didn't fall down the stairs, but...
You guys were fighting, he fell down the stairs.
No, he blocked the hallway and refused to let me go down the stairs. And then I punched him in the face, and he just collapsed in the hallway at the top of the stairs. Because he was saying that, you know, he's as big as me and he's badass now that he's 18 or whatever. And Dad was sitting there watching TV and didn't do anything. So I punched him, he fell, he just collapsed, like, from one punch. And then when he fell, is how, like, he fell against the wall, he, like, tweaked his ankle or whatever. then he ran into his room and got the baton and came back out and hit me in the back side of the, back, above the ear side of the face the first time. And then when I fell, wobbled, he hit me again square in the center of the left side of my forehead. It took 13 or 14 or something stitches.
You feeling better?
And then I moved out, lived with Linda, and then a month after that, we moved to Colorado. And then 6 months after that attack, he had a brand new car to use. Not own, just to use it every day. So I'm not blaming Michael for all of my problems, but I would like you to recognize anything that he has done aggressively, unprovoked against me. That's what I'm really looking for with you.
So that story you just told me,
yeah,
was unprovoked?
Did I make him trap me in the hallway? Did I make him get up in my face? He instigated that fight, so he did start that. Because I hit him first doesn't mean I instigated anything. He asked me to fight with him. He was asking for it.
Fine.
Okay, fine. Now, back to my traumatic brain injury. Fuck Michael, doesn't matter. My brain is fucked up. Can that be a truth to you? Okay. So now that you're speaking to someone who you recognize has a traumatic brain injury, does that change your tone and your context?
No.
Why is that?
Because if you have this thing, why has when you've gone to all this counseling and everything else, they have never said anything about it?
That's a wonderful question, Mom. I've been asking that for 20 years. The other side of that is also part of the reason why I don't want to go back to counseling of any sort, because they never, out of all those people, the whole diverse, coast to coast, even with Alexandra and Michael and Dad and you, they've never addressed the narcissistic family dynamic either. Not one time.
So our so-called narcissistic family called you PTSD?
No, the car crash caused my PTSD. You guys caused my complex C. It's called C PTSD. It's basically PTSD from being traumatized over and over and over again and abused over and over and over again for many years. And so that's why I was trying to get you to look into the narcissistic family dynamic so you could educate yourself and maybe you would see it as well. But it seems like I can't get you to meet me halfway on that, right? And so, my interest in this arose during my sobriety after my DUI. And Alexandra was saying that she needed to cut me off because I'm a toxic person and I display traits of toxic people. And so I started looking into what she meant by toxic people. And that's what led me to find narcissism. And then when I look into narcissism, there's no way to deny it if you look into it with the allocated places of all of us in this family.
So all of us in this family, the four of us.
The four of us
are narcissistic, and you're not.
Okay.
Is that what you're saying?
Is that what you heard me say?
Yes.
Did I ask you to educate yourself on it? So, okay, can you tell me the roles of a narcissistic family?
No, I can't.
Okay. So, do you remember the golden child?
That has nothing to do with narcissism.
Yeah, it does.
Every family.
No, they don't. Not every family does this, Mom. And if everybody does this, does that give you the right to do it as well? So everybody's jumping off a bridge?
You have the right to think that that's a normal family dynamic, yes.
So if everybody's jumping off the bridge, you're just going to jump off that bridge with them? That has
nothing to do with it.
Okay, that is the logical fallacy of bandwagoning, and it does have everything to do with it. So there's the golden child, there's the scapegoat, the overachiever. Those are the children roles.
What if there's more than 3 children?
Then there's more roles. Do you want me to go through the list of 5 different roles for children?
No, I don't.
Why don't you want to know any of this?
Because I want to get off the phone.
So when things start getting tough questions, you always want to get off the phone. You always want to avoid it. 2
hours later, yeah.
Okay, so why does it matter how long? Dad say the same thing. Why is it, if we can just crack into this conversation right away, but we can never just do that. So I'm asking you to meet me halfway.
Send me the link. I will watch it.
Okay.
And we'll talk another day.
So, okay.
Okay.
Alright, but what you're doing right now is the narcissistic rage.
Okay, that's fine.
Is it?
I own it.
Okay.
Yep.
That's sarcasm?
No, it's not.
So why
that's who I am. If you're family, then that's who I am.
Why are you yelling? Why are you yelling at me?
I'm not yelling.
So why did you just raise your voice and change your tone?
Because this is why I don't like to get on the phone with you.
So it's my fault for asking for help?
You're not asking for help.
I am.
You're asking to blame us for everything that's happened to you.
Okay. I am not doing those things. I've told you this every time we speak. Haven't I?
You tell me this, but that's not what you're saying.
What am I saying? You don't seem to really understand what it is that I'm saying. Because I say something to you, and then, what just happened with the situation with Michael. So I say something to you about my traumatic brain injuries. You say, I am blaming Michael for all of my problems. So you're not understanding what I'm saying. So if we together can learn something together, so that I know that you looked into it, and if you have questions, we can look it up together on the internet and explain it to each other so we both understand. And my biggest fear in the narcissistic family, are you listening to me?
I am.
Okay. Please try to pay attention to this, because I will repeat it over and over, and the more I repeat it, the more frustrated you will get. My biggest fear in the narcissistic family is that I would become a narcissist. So in my attempts of not being a piece of shit, I am trying to educate myself on how to interact with normal people in a productive member of society way.
And where are you going to find these normal people?
I don't know. Why do you say that? Why is that your first question?
Because I don't think there's anything such as a quote-unquote normal.
Well, you just said it was normal to do this with families. So who are those normal people? So you think I'm a narcissist, right?
I don't think your whole family is, and you're not. No.
Okay. Who do you think is the narcissist, if there was one in our family?
I don't know.
Okay. Well.
Send me the fucking link, and I'll read your crap.
So the fucking link, and it's just crap that I have.
I don't know.
Well, you've already said it's crap. You just said it's crap.
That you sent me
Mom,
of the whiny girl.
Mom, can you, Mom, can you do me a favor? Can you Google this shit yourself and figure it out yourself, and then you don't have to listen to shit I have to say?
All right.
Can you do that by yourself?
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
All right.